Political question. I was here to discuss the Constitution and not politics. But let me say very clearly, if you look at any of my public statements and record, I have at no stage violated any of the party's positions in Parliament. The only issue on which there's been a public disagreement on principle has been about Operation Sindoor, where I did take a very strong stand. Let me say to all of you that I remain unapologetic about that, because after Pahalgam happened, I myself, as an observer and commentator, which I also am. In Parliament, we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have business people. We also have some writers, and I'm one of them. And as a writer, I had written a column in the Indian Express, the North Indian Express, which I think I gave the title after Pahalgam. They gave it the title, Hit Hard, Hit Smart. And what did I advocate in that article? I said, number one, this cannot go unpunished. There has to be a kinetic response. In other words, we have to hit them. I said, equally, we are a country focused on our development. We do not want to be dragged into a prolonged conflict with Pakistan. And I said, we are a country dependent on external investment. Investors don't like war zones, so we can't take a step that will turn India into a war zone. Therefore, hit only terrorist targets, a finite number of them, and signal very clearly that we Indians are only attacking terrorism. We're not attacking Pakistan. It's Pakistan's inability and unwillingness to curb terrorism that has obliged us to do this. And I said, don't give Pakistan any further excuse for escalation. This is what I wrote. It's in black and white. You can Google me. Hit Hard, Hit Smart, Shashi Tharoor, Indian Express. Now, you can imagine my astonishment and frankly joy when 10 days later or whatever it was, the government of India did exactly what I recommended. Now, how do you expect me to criticize what I myself have recommended? I supported it fully throughout Sindoor and afterwards. Secondly, when the government sent me, they sent many other leaders of many other parties on multi-party delegations. For some reason, my party did not like my doing this. Apparently, you can speak to them and find out why. But as I said publicly in response, and I will repeat again today, it was Nehruji who asked the very famous question, who lives if India dies? When India is at stake, when India's security, national security and place in the world is at issue, India comes first. Political parties are important. They are a vehicle to create a better India. We can disagree with each other on the ways to do that, but whenever India's interests are involved, India prevails. That's my very simple answer. Thank you all very much.